Hey, welcome back. As you can see, it's a little bit of a different setup. Not a little bit, it's a lot of a different setup. I'm trying some new things, trying to see what I want, kind of bring my vision to life of what I have, the ideas for my channel. So it's a trial and error. So you're going to see some changes. You're going to see some different things going on with my channel as I progress in this YouTube journey. Basically, I came to the realization the other night. I was like, you know what? I have not put my all into my channel in a really long time, and I found that when I do put effort into my channel grows, my family grows in the YouTube community. I bring together women in the comment section, or just from, you know, naming other channels that I watch, like single mothers. It just kind of builds the family and the unit that is why I really started YouTube. Like, back when I started YouTube, a little background for those that don't know me and those that may have came a little later in the journey. When I first started YouTube, I was doing wig reviews, I was doing makeup reviews, I was doing hauls. I was really all into that beauty guru, makeup, weave, that whole thing when that came out, before it was like mainstream like how it is now. There was barely anybody on YouTube. Back when it was embarrassing to have a YouTube channel. Basically, when someone found your channel, you were like, yeah, it's my channel, let's not talk about it, you know, because it was a very awkward situation. I had deleted my channel because of my own personal reasons, and then when I decided to get back on, YouTube was the thing to do. They was paying folks and everything, because when I started, they was not paying nobody, child, because I would have never deleted that channel. But that's what happened. And then when I came back, things were so different in my life. And things just continue to be different. I was here sometimes, I wasn't, and then I just was stagnant for like 3 years, and then I came back and I started vlogging because I was pregnant. And then I liked vlogs. I decided that I liked to do vlogs, and I thought it was a great way to document my pregnancy, my experiences as a mother, and just to document the journey of me and my son, and we can look back and see like his growth, my growth, where mommy was struggling to mommy's greatness, which we still working on. And that's really where I'm at with my YouTube channel. But I was sitting here thinking the other day, I've really been thinking since I turned 30 years old, believe it or not. I know everybody's like, girl, you don't look 30. Thank you. They say black don't crack, but thank you. But when I turned 30, I was just like, why is my life in so much disarray? For those that follow me, you know what I'm talking about. For those that are just seeing this video, just glance at a couple of my vlogs. You'll see the struggle that I've been going through as a single mother, losing my job, not having money to pay bills, having my car repossessed, facing eviction. All of those things really have been character building things for me this year in 2017. I hit some rock bottoms that I never thought that I would hit. And in the process, I wouldn't say that I lost my faith completely, but my faith did take a big hit. I stopped going to church because I just fell into a depression, and I just didn't want to be around people. I just kind of wanted to face this journey on my own and figure it out. I just couldn't handle any more negativity. So I just kind of closed in and am just in a shell. And so that's what happened. And now I'm kind of slowly kind of finding myself, been seeking God, been meditating, just really been focusing on what it is that he wants me to do, because I'm like, why is it so hard to find a job when before I found jobs like that, paying good money, my background is extensive, my education, all of that. And right now I'm working at a gas station. Like, and there's no shade to anybody that does that. That is awesome. And there's no shade to me doing there, but I don't feel like I'm living up to my potential with what I'm doing now, if that makes sense. So I just been like, God, like, you know, what should I do? And really, like, today, it was like God's just dealing with me. It's just like, you know, you asked me to do this, like, not necessarily the struggle, but you asked me to make it to where you can focus on the things that you want to focus on, that you asked me to be a creative. You asked me to be able to follow the different paths. You asked me that you wanted to write, you wanted to shoot films, you wanted to do photography, you wanted to make things with your hands, you wanted to be colorful, bright, bursting with energy. You wanted all of this. In other words, you asked me and you prayed to have these things. And I'm like, yeah, but I didn't think that I would have to go this journey to get these things. And so I'm like, okay, I'm in this muddle of what I consider my life, and I'm like, okay, I did ask for these things, I do have the time, And it seemed like lately I just making so many excuses, like, and not to say that I'm so tense, like I'm like this, you guys. I just noticed it. It's not to say that I haven't, but I feel like a lot of times I've just been like letting my situation overcome me. I've been letting being tired from working overnights overcome me, where I'm like, man, I'm failing school, blah, blah, blah. And then like the other day I had to check myself. I'm like, girl, you failed school. If you flunk out of school and they kick you out of school, that's on you. Granted, yes, those things do not help the situation, but I could have really pushed through. I could have really, you know, been there. I allowed myself to be so tired that that wasn't going to happen. You know, I didn't trust God with my situation. I didn't trust God with anything. And it's just been like kind of like, okay, so what now? So I was sitting here today and I was like, you know what? I want to focus on my YouTube channel. I think people that start YouTube channels now, a lot of them started for the income. That's why you see a lot of this unoriginal content. Me, I've done it because of my passion, and what I realized, as I stated before in the video, is that I love how my channel is bringing women together. I see a lot of the same people watching on a regular basis, and they're relating to my story, and then they're talking to each other in the comments and relating to each other's story, and they're praying for me and I'm praying for them and they're praying for each other. And it's just building this community of women that are just strengthening each other. Because honestly, like I told you guys, as I was going through this journey, I was reading the comments and the prayers and things that were sent to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like if I didn't have that, I don't really know if I would have been as come out of it as much, because it felt like, wow, there are people really out there rooting for Team Ashley and Team Eli. Like, it was so amazing that this can happen all across the world. Even some people that I talk to off of YouTube, like, and we keep in contact. And that brings me to another thing. I'm going to make a video about, I mean, I guess I can touch base on it in this video. If you're watching, if you roll with your dog, and if you're one of the people that I want as a part of this, then, you know, you here for it. I was thinking about doing something like a YouTube sisterhood, and basically it's not, there's a group on Facebook called YouTube Sisters, and it's not, I'm not trying to catapult off that. I don't care about that. I'm not big on Facebook groups. I'm not really big on groups to help build your channel. I think they are excellent and they can be very helpful, and I am in one that is very great. I haven't really been active because of my situation. But I'm not really into all of that. I don't have time for it, to be absolutely honest. I'm a mom, I'm working overnights, I'm sleeping, I'm a student, I'm a college student. It's just too much. But what I'm looking for is maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 people that are doing YouTube, that are vloggers, that are single moms, that not necessarily have to be single moms, but you know, just we kind of have our stories that we relate to each other. And if you guys wanted to keep in contact, where we exchange numbers, emails, whatever, maybe even have meetups. I know me and Pia go check out, I know I shout her channel out all the time, but like we go way back to the blog days, okay? Like when we was just typing, there was no video, we was just typing. Like, we follow each other's story, so it would be great to keep, you know, and we're, you know, thinking of meeting up one day. Like, we have, you know, there's a lot of things we got to figure out, but just if anyone would be interested in just becoming like a YouTube sister, where we basically are encouraging each other daily, not just on our YouTube channels, like where you watch mine, I watch yours. I'm not looking for none of that, because if you don't really want to watch my content, I don't really want you watching my content. I don't really want you just coming here just for a view. I don't want you just playing it in the background, which, I mean, I'm guilty of doing that, but I mean, if that's your main reason, I don't want that. I don't want follow for follow, sub for sub. I don't do that. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. But if you're really interested in just building each other up and encouraging each other on this walk with life, you know, shooting a good morning text, how are you, hope you have a good day, you know, if you need to talk, someone being there to vent to. So if you're interested in doing something like that, drop a comment below, hit me up in my email, let me know. I'll address this again in a separate video, but that's just like basically what I'm thinking of, you know, trying to find some people that wanted to basically become friends. Like, you know, it's hard. Like, I moved so much, like I lost contact with a lot of people that I grew up with, and it's just like, as you grow, your interests change, your friendships, you become acquaintances, people that you never thought you would lose touch with. I think my hat is falling off. But anywho, I don't know. Back to the gist of it. So I decided to focus full-time on YouTube and really start growing my channel, because I see when I put in effort, it begins to grow. My goal is to, by the end of the year, by January 1st, I want to have 3,000 subscribers, and that is my goal. It has been climbing, but because of the hit that I took financially, I wasn't able to really be there in my channel. But I'm really looking to build my channel as an outlet because of the things that I want to do. So you're not just going to see vlogs. I'm going to start making my short films. I'm going to start uploading my photography sessions. I'm going to start doing, basically, you're going to see my life. You're going to see me and Eli. You're going to see my life, and what I wanted to do with my channel, and I'm gonna stop being lazy about it. And I hold you guys to keep me accountable and stop being lazy about it and go forward with the vision and the goals and the dreams that I have, because I want to be in a position to put somebody else on. I want to be in a position to encourage someone else where I can click on their video and be like, girl, I went through the same exact thing as you and God brought me out. You know, so that's really what I want to do. And it's so crazy because this isn't even what I thought I was going to sit down and talk about in this video. But, you know, hey, what's supposed to happen happens, and what comes out comes out. Hopefully I'm in focus. Hopefully I didn't do all this in vain. But just stay tuned for the changes on my channel. We are rolling into Vlogmas. Yes, tomorrow is December 1st.